from Melbourne, Australia. He is the founder, promoter, and head coach of the postmodern professional wrestling promotion, Urban Elite Wrestling, and an outdoor bodybuilding, strength, and personality coach. He's also a social media rap artist who regularly releases tracks promoting anything from gritty education to the psychology of success. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Saul Braddock X to the Confidence Lab.
Hey Saul, what is up, my brother?
Hey,
How you
bro, it's
doing?
nice to see you again.
Yes, sir. It's been, guys, you have not seen the off camera. We have already done 4 lives. How many lives did we do? Three,
Oh, I think it
three,
was around 3 or 4.
yeah, 3 or 4. And it was live on Instagram. So welcome to this new format. And the name has changed. It's now the Confidence Lab. It's not the Pursuit of Freedom. So
Oh,
there
cool.
has been a little bit of rebranding that I have done anyway.
Nice.
So, you know what? Let's dive right into it. So, when did you first decide that average wasn't going to be your story?
I think I first decided that when I started noticing the cues that average is not going to get me anywhere. So when I was abiding by the standard of just, going day by day, doing the usual route of what we think is normal and what will help to sustain us and take care of us, it wasn't providing results. It was actually providing deficiencies in my life. So I noticed that the standard of just doing that normal, well, let's say the 9 to 5 way of operating, mentally, emotionally, um, it was not helping me to advance to being any more stronger than yesterday. And so, physically speaking, I may have been, it looks like in appearance I'm being taken care of, but mentally and emotionally, which everything
Uh,
proceeds,
we've
proceeds
seen those
from your mind.
biceps. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Those things were actually quite weak. And once I noticed that nothing's really changing mentally or emotionally, I knew that despite the appearances looking okay, I need to start pushing on on myself mentally and emotionally to increase just everything. Because if you're getting the same results every week, it means that you're not really working towards anything. You're just moving.
Yeah, that's powerful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
then once I woke up to that fact, it just happened out of nowhere where I got to a point mentally and emotionally of being strained and just feeling so negative that I just knew I must be indicating to myself that I want more. Or I want to operate differently.
Mhm.
And so I started trying to figure out a new structure so that I can see progress every week or newer things being developed into my life and greater results being developed into my life.
I love that
And
mindset.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
bro.
Yeah. Um, oh, this one. When you were, the hustle, call it grinding. When you were grinding, what were you trying to prove and to who? I know this one is quite deep. But take your time.
Yeah. It's funny. I think when I first started, you think that it's about proving others wrong and you
Mhm.
utilize that as motivation and fuel just to get yourself off the ground and build some momentum. But it can only take you so far. So for the start point, when you're doing the soil work and you really need to, you know, figure everything out, well, you utilize it as a tool to keep you driven. But eventually, once you find your stride and you gain some ground in your operations, well, that motivation starts to disappear because now it's not about being so motivated, it's about being on point and on the job. And so you need a new type of motivation to evolve into, right? So proving others wrong was now no longer uh, the best form of motivation because I'm now in a position to serve others.
I love
And so
that. So
once you
you've
get to the
shift.
point,
I
yeah, so
love
the
that.
shifting
Shift
of
the
trying to
mindset.
prove others wrong was no longer the best source of fuel for me. The best source of fuel started forming was how can I serve others now with this talent that has been developed. So you go from it's like training. When you first start training, your motivation might be whatever it is to prove someone wrong or da da da. But then once you actually achieve the goal of having a fit body, well, then you start thinking, well, how can I actually promote that and give it to someone else? Because you've proven something. Good job, you did it. You did it. You proved them wrong. You achieved your goal. Or for me, it's like you create pretty good tracks now, or you run live events, but that's now there's nothing to prove wrong now in that way. The only thing there is to prove now is how far can I take it and how far can I serve people with it.
Oh. So you shifted from grinding mode, proving others wrong, and once you've achieved the result, now you're into serving mode. And even better,
Yeah.
scaling mode, if I may say, serving,
Yes.
scaling while with the intention of serving, if that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. And so really one of the best things with that as the core intention, one of the best things to do is look in the mirror and just say, my only competition is my own potential.
Let's go. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
Oh,
my only competition is the guy I'm going to be in 5 years, 10 years from now, because I know the direction that everything can go in. And now the only thing that stands in the way of where I am and where I'll be is the work.
whoa. Have you seen the speech of Matthew McConaughey where he speaks about his personal hero? Where he said
Yes,
just
I have. Yeah. Yeah.
when he won
Definitely.
I think he won the Oscar for, I don't remember the movie, Dallas, something related to Dallas. And he said,
Yes.
he was asked by a journalist, "Sir, who is your hero?" He said, "It's me in 10 years." And he was 15. 25, when he was 25, so 10 years later, the same journalist came to him. "Oh, have you met your hero now, Matthew?" He said, "No, no, no. My hero is me in 10 years." So he will never catch his hero. Is that
Yeah, that's it.
what you were saying? Like you will never meet your potential. You keep
Yeah.
pushing the standards, if I may say, the vision.
Yeah. And you'll be in a greater place than you are now. So,
Hopefully, yeah. And I
oh,
love the way you
you will,
say,
because you're pushing the capacity of of who you are now. And so
yes,
every time
sir.
you push yourself, you always outgrow yourself.
That's very true. Very true.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
get, first of all, thank you for this amazing and thoughtful answer as always. I mean,
Yeah.
you've always been one of my most poetic guests. Yeah, I love it.
It must be the rapping, bro.
That's for sure. And guys, if you don't know Saul, yes, he's a wrestler. He has live events. He's a fitness coach. He is also a badass rapper. Go check him out. I mean, all the links will be just right here. Just click on it. So next question. I think you already answered this one though. Was exhaustion? I mean, since you will see the difference, this is not live. I can just freestyle a little bit. It's not, it does not have the pressure that live like we did. So I will just edit these parts out anyway.
Yeah, cool.
Was exhaustion coming from passion or pressure? How do you feel about this one?
Say that again, sorry.
Was exhaustion coming from passion or pressure?
Passion or
Pressure.
pressure?
Yeah, like I'm assuming either outside pressure or internal pressure, like you pressuring
Mm,
yourself to do the things. That's a good.
I
Let's lean
think,
into it. Yeah.
yeah, that's a good, no, that's a good one. I think pressure first. Pressure stimulates.
Mm.
So first you're given pressure, and
Mhm.
then life provides you this opportunity to act with this pressure upon you. And then from there, you utilize it to exhaust in whatever it is you're doing. So you might have kind of like the proving others wrong. That's a great example when you're in the earliest stages, is you feel this mental and emotional pressure, and it can come in the form of something negative sometimes, like depression or anger but it's not actually depression or anger, not in the this context of, if you're motivated to go to the gym all the time, like say if you've got that in your mind all the time, well, then the pressure is provided so that you're going to actually have the urge to act. And then from there, you're going to initiate into actually doing something about your situation. So pressure stimulates, then it leads you to act and have the opportunity to exhaust yourself from the action.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, you've answered. I wasn't expecting like a whole speech on this one, to be honest. Okay, now we will dive in more into exertion. And if there's any question you feel uncomfortable, I will just edit it out anyway. So,
Okay.
at what point did pushing hard started to feel unhealthy for you specifically?
I think it would have been when there was no vision in mind or no clear picture in mind. So let's say I was grinding it out on something that succeeded, and then I tried to do it again, but I didn't have the same concept to drive me. So I might have achieved a goal, but then you can't just run a loop and then try and achieve the same thing and maintain it. You always have to have some kind of concept that stimulates your body to feel instinctively like you're advancing somewhere, or else things become stagnant. And when things become stagnant, it means that even though you may be working hard, your body feels comfortable. And so the killer of dreams slips in again. And so the way to actually ensure that that doesn't happen is by setting up a goal that extends you a little bit further than where you currently are. And so now you have something that is similar to your current achievement, but at a greater capacity. And then that will be what will get you out of your comfort zone yet again to achieve a new level.
So setting long-term goals makes it healthier because you get how can I say this? Like the suffering and the pain now has a meaning. Does it make sense? Like having a long-term goal?
Yes, it does. It does, yeah. Because then, but you have this new concept of a greater version of you that drives you. So all those things you do not mind anymore. Doesn't really feel like a grind. It feels like a passion now, like something that you're sacrificial about, but at the same time, it's worth it.
Yes, sir. I mean, we are right into it. I mean, you are obviously like at a higher level. I'm in a new country. I'm starting from zero, but yeah, we are right. We are into it. Into just different levels, but that's the long-term game. I think it's Simon Sinek who said the infinite game. Have you heard about this one? Infinite game? Like you have finite games and infinite games.
Okay.
Like
That's
a
cool.
quick example. Let's take soccer. You have 22 players, defined rules, a set time, like 90 minutes you get to play. That's called a finite game. But an infinite game, there's no rules, no time, how can I say, no time limit. It's just you're working. It connects with the Matthew thing, the hero. You will never hit your goals in an infinite game. You will just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. It's something so bigger than you. It's much bigger. Back to service. You were speaking about service.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful, man. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, this one will help a lot. And me too. What did your body start telling you before your mind did?
Ooh, okay. What did my body start telling me before my mind did?
Yeah. Like you were in the grind, but you started seeing some, I don't know, physical symptoms that, I mean, this may help me and anyone who's grinding on their journey.
I think this is a great question because it's one that doesn't have enough clarity on. So with the body always indicates what you are needing to change personally, because the body and mind are one. So if there's a fault in the mind or something that needs to be kind of corrected in the mind, well, then the body may reflect it, but you got to try and figure it out. So, and this is a very interesting question. We're talking from like an instinctive, primitive level here. I think it's
So,
very important to push through the illusions that the body provides when you're at a threshold or a plateau. So when you're training, for example, one of my first programs I did, I always had lower back pain around week 11, week 12. Always such excruciating pain. It felt like I was getting stabbed in the back.
boom.
But
Okay.
then the first season of training, I actually ceased training for that once I reached there, I thought maybe I'm doing something wrong in my training. But then I came back around to retry the program. And I got towards week 11, week 12 again, and that same indicator started coming up again. So my lower back started, feeling that sharp pain. And so I started noticing, my nerves around week 11, week 12 are starting to indicate something and trying to, it's almost like a survival mechanism thing. It's actually reaching a nerve point that needs to evolve, but it's afraid of this threshold and us going past it. So it creates some kind of, like let's say pain in the back so that we kind of steer away from the activity that makes us uncomfortable. So it's almost like a self-sabotaging tool to stop us from continuing the program. Because that's what a program is. A program is a pattern. You're repatterning yourself. So the current patterns put up a bit of a fight in threat. In a way, it's a bit of a threat before it actually realizes that this newer pattern is more beneficial for the body.
Okay. But did you push through the pain? Is that what you mean? Like
yes. So now there's a strategy I use to get past it, because you're speaking to your body. And we do this all the time, actually. Even like, let's say when someone knows they need to make a phone call and then they go and get a drink instead, or they think about it or write about it and then never act upon it. That's actually your nervous system that, let's say either through some kind of trauma or some kind of genetic pattern, it like switches you off from doing the act and then makes you go in a different direction from
I've just lived that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. But every single week, it's very important you get very good at monitoring yourself, so you can identify when you're really just trying to keep yourself in a loop.
Whoa. First of all, thank you for this. Just triggered something in my brain.
Yeah.
I'm currently, I'm new in Canada, as you know. I had to get a job. I don't like it, but I have to, and building my business when I wake up before work and after work. And I started selling, like DMing, cold wall. There was something, like you were speaking about, something blocking me. Before I get started, Saul, I sat down on this chair for 1 hour doing nothing because I was anticipating. I don't know what to call it. I did it eventually because I pushed myself and I felt better. But you were speaking about this psychological, something that blocks you. Your body lies to you. You say, hey, don't do that. But if you push through this initial fear, for me it was fear, it's so liberating. That's just insane. Anyway, I'm rambling right now, but thank you for.
Yeah, that's okay, and that's the goal, really. That's what the whole process of realizing your potential is. It's breaking through the boundaries that you thought was your reality. It's just like someone that's unfit. Currently, in appearance, this is you, but it's not your reality. That's not the truth. The truth is the fit version of you in 12 weeks. That's the person you should be more concerned about. But to get there, we're going to have to go through all these emotional and mental changes that come in the form of resistance. But if you can, and that's why they say, check your ego, because your ego is what tries to tell you this is who you are.
And this is where you can help people, right? You help them navigate this emotional barrier. That was who they can be.
Because exactly, and that's why a coach is needed. So for many, or a resource that can push you beyond you. One or the other. It depends on the individual, what their main priorities and goals are. That is what's going to determine
Yeah.
what resources they need in order to evolve. But
Yeah,
that's
that makes
when
sense.
you have someone that's more enlightened than you on the subject that you're wanting to get good at, well, then they're going to help you to see the difference between the old you and the you you're becoming.
Yeah. I mean, we said human beings, we learn best through osmosis. Like when we are
Yeah.
with people, we learn from them. And if you're with someone, like you said, someone ahead of you that was the same goal, you will instinctively learn from the habits, like whatever they do, you will copy them. You will model what they do. That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
and even just attaching yourself to environments or resources that just really push your
That's true.
thought process to a new curiosity or to a new level. It's any level that is just beyond your comfort zone. That's the best way to go because then you'll steadily progress out of where you currently are to a
Yes,
much more
sir.
desirable
Yeah. You will not
headspace, much more
plateau, like you said.
desirable
Yeah.
atmosphere. Yeah.
I love that. Let me, I mean, so far so good. Pop, 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 pop. Ooh, this one is quite personal. If you don't want to answer it, I would understand. But did your relationships suffer while you were building?
My personal relationships,
Yes. Like
yes.
let's go
Yes, I
both
think
like professional, like so that we
yeah,
get both angles. Yeah.
100%. I think it's very important. This should be a subject they should create, but like they should create more on this subject actually of what
Yes,
personally
sir.
happens to you when in public you are shifting and changing and improving. Personally is actually being broken down. So you're having a lot of things, a lot of conflicts, a lot of issues, a lot of drama, a lot of back and forths, a lot of disagreements, a lot of people leaving, a lot of people coming in. You have a lot of different
Yes, sir.
shifts happening. And that's why it's really good to watch movies that show you that. They show you the reality of
Yeah, I
success
like
and
that.
that is even this kind of information, it's earned. It's not I have it. It's I've suffered for it.
Yeah, yeah. It's tough to
So
explain. You
any
have to
kind
go through it. Yeah. You have to
yeah, so like
experience it.
with a it's true. Even with a live event, well, for 90% of that time, I'm dealing with people's doubts and fears and worries and anxieties about the event. Not no
Yeah,
one's
that's true.
feeling, but then in every season, we all become aware of our egos and our goal. And so the operation gets better. We all become more motivated because we know the difference between what's actually happening and what's happening in our heads.
Oh, that
And
that's
so
a
you,
deep one.
yeah, so we stick to the script, we keep moving, just like on a mission, and we let the noise be the noise. You can't do anything about it. The noise is just going to come up, just like the ocean. When you're sailing with the crew, you get better at steering with the crew and just letting the oceans do its thing, and we will just hope that the ocean doesn't drown us, and we will just keep going for the destination.
I mean, it's so close to the Stoic philosophy. Like, if you get into the habit of putting yourself through uncomfortable situations, you just get used to navigate the rough seas, like you just said. So
Smooth seas
the noise
don't
are
create
still there.
skilled sailors.
Let's go. Who said that?
Yeah,
Roosevelt?
I
Who said this?
can't remember. I can't remember, man. It's a saying, but I'm not
It's
too
it's
sure
it's a famous quote,
what the core
but
where
it's
it
a
comes from.
powerful one.
Yes,
Uh,
100.
So, what does sustainable success look for you now that you know how bad exertion can be?
I think it's just about estimating how much energy you need to put into something daily, and then from there, just doing what is required. with full concentration.
I love that.
That is pure
That
exhaustion. So there's a difference between exhaustion and depletion.
Ooh.
I'll say that again. There's a difference between exhaustion and depletion.
Can you
When
please?
I'm Yeah, good example, when you're doing a set of a heavy exercise. Yeah, a bicep curl. You're not going, in order to stimulate growth effectively, you're not going to go past 12 repetitions, but you're going to fail by the 12th.
Okay.
So you exhaust yourself within the boundaries of a strategy. You don't just push yourself endlessly, because then the recuperative period is going to be much longer and you won't be able to get more work done by the end of the week.
Thank you. I will apply this
You're
for my.
welcome.
Sometimes I just go to the gym. Yeah, let's go, and then I don't have energy
Yes.
to put in my business.
Whereas everything in life for successful individuals that are here to develop wealth and health all comes down to accumulating more and more structures into your reality. So your daily time blocks and schedules are going to continue to optimize so you can create more time blocks and schedules and continue to dominate in the direction of your life.
Are you familiar with James Clear by any chance?
No, who's that?
Says exactly that. He said that your goal is important, but it's not the most important thing. It's the habits and structure that you put in place to increase the
Yes.
probability of success of your goals. And that this is what you
100%.
just said. And if you figure
Yeah,
this
the
out on your own,
achievement.
let's go, bro.
Yeah, the achievement is the byproduct of the lifestyle.
Oh, a moment of silence for this, guys. The achievement is the byproduct of the lifestyle.
So if you form a lifestyle that continues to progress you in that direction, it's going to equal that result and more.
Damn, I'm getting some nostalgia right now. I'm remembering our previous
Sure.
conversations for some reason. Yeah.
Yeah,
we,
awesome.
we should do this more often, to be honest.
100%.
Oh, this one will be helpful for me and the audience. I mean, everything you just said will help a lot of people, to be honest. What boundaries have you learned to set?
Oh, boundaries. Okay. Firstly, that's my main priority in the day is I ask myself, that's why it's called a time block, not just a session to me. I always frame it as a time block because you have to create time to block everything out.
Okay, when you say time
And
blocks,
so,
is it in
yeah,
30 minutes chunk? I do 45 minutes. I call it a work bout.
again,
45 minutes. Yeah.
yep,
How do you do it?
depending on the activity and how much time I need to cultivate what the goal or the result.
Okay, makes sense.
So, for example, for training, let's say I'm doing legs today. I'm going to give myself a 90-minute time block so I can space out, lift heavy, have the right amount of rest in between, and the right amount of time to take notes and visualize the goal achieved every day. So by doing that, but then let's say if I'm doing shoulders and biceps, that does not require me to have the same amount of concentration and power mentally and physically by doing it for 90 minutes. I don't need 90 minutes for shoulders and biceps to have the same effect in my performance. So I'll make that a 45-minute time block.
Mm-hmm.
And in that way, I'm able to utilize my day and keep it moving with as much progress as possible.
Beautiful.
So I do that for every activity. So even like, let's say if I'm cleaning the house, I do my absolute best to keep working my way to time blocking, cleaning the house for 30 to 60 minutes. If I only have 5 to 10 minutes to give to that energy today, then I'll time block that and just find the one thing that is most messiest in the house and attack it.
Bro, the thing is, back in Mauritius, I had my mother, my sister cooking, cleaning. Here, laundry, I had to do everything, so I can totally relate for,
Yeah.
my God. I had to start buying meal preps just to save energy because I had to cook then organize, put in the fridge. Now I had to.
Yeah,
I'll say, okay, do you want time, energy, or do you want to cook? And I like
yeah,
cooking, so it was a
yeah,
tough
yeah.
decision.
But
So
to
thank.
answer about the boundaries, that would be the best answer is my life is boundaries. Everything is boundaries. It's just framing it in time blocks.
I love that.
So that it's just like it's not really on my mind what my yeses and nos are. What's on my mind is the prioritized activity that needs to get done right now.
Oh, so you're
And
so
then the boundary set.
yeah, you're so focused on your thing, your big building time blocks, like you said, that the boundaries just set up by themselves. People don't.
Yeah.
You have so much thing to do, you don't have the time
There
to
is noise
think or say
around
no.
me.
There
Yeah,
is,
there is noise and things happening around me,
but you're
but I'm
focused.
just so engulfed on the priority that they can take care of themselves until my time block is done, and then I can create a time block for them to consider them.
I love that. Are you familiar with Alex Hormozy by any chance? Do you know who?
Yeah, I haven't actually watched any of his content, but a lot of people do mention him to me.
I I mean, he's in fitness, that's your niche. I would highly recommend, and he's in business. So
Yeah.
yeah, he said something around what you just said. Boundaries, time blocks. Anyway, I just lost my train of thought. Well, whatever, it's Sunday. That's fine. But yeah, please go. And by the way, do you know Evan Carmichael? The motivation.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I used to
I
actually grew up on Evan Carmichael, man, when in the early
uh,
stages.
let's set a segment for this. When I just came in Canada, I just DM him. I was not aware he was Canadian. I just said, "Hey, I didn't know you. I was watching you. I was sleeping, letting his compilation going in the background."
Yeah,
And
yeah.
out of nowhere, I've done a 20 minutes interview with him. Great guy. And now I am in a mastermind called the Movement Makers, where he coaches us. I mean, I'm not yet on YouTube, but that's my next trajectory.
Cool,
So yeah,
cool.
I would not say yeah, he's almost, yeah, he's great soul, great guy. I mean, he's very successful, but down to earth. That's what I love
Yeah.
about it. And when you come to,
Oh,
hopefully
how many?
you
Sorry.
will meet him together when you come in Canada.
Sounds great, man. Oh man, that's actually that's off my bucket list now,
I
man. I
mean,
gotta take that one off.
he will see you. I mean, we speak regularly. He will see that I've interviewed you, so you can eventually. We'll talk about this after the whatever. Let's not waste
Awesome, bro.
this time. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay. So boundaries, you've answered beautifully. So let's get into the rapid fire questions. So one word or one sentence, no essays. So direct to the point. No need
Okay.
to elaborate.
All right.
So first, let's do fitness. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go. So we start with fitness and transition into rap. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, fitness first. Heavy weights or high reps?
Heavy weights because you can do it longer. Like you can train more at a certain intensity, and you can get more out of it by the end of the year.
Okay. Bulk or cut?
Bulk. It survival wise more beneficial.
Yeah, makes sense. Most underrated muscle group.
Ooh, low back. Lower
Oh,
back.
okay, okay.
Lower back controls the entire body. It's a brace.
Oh, that's why deadlifts are important, I guess. I'm not an expert.
Yeah, without a strong core, everything else it's going to lead to something detrimental.
Okay, guys, start doing those planks and deadlifts again. Let's go. Cardio, cardio before or after lifting?
Separate from lifting. So schedule it and time block it in at a
That's what
totally
I do.
different time because it's a totally different headspace.
Let's go. That's what I do. I have one day where I run 5 miles or 8 kilometers just for, and I'm not even at your
Just for
level.
that zone. Yeah,
I'm
and
just keeping
honor the
fit.
activity. Yeah, and
Yeah,
honor the activity.
let's go. Uh, this one is easy. Discipline or motivation?
Discipline.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That one was easy. Creating, yes or no?
What was that? Sorry.
Creating, taking creatine, yes or no?
Creatine.
Yeah. Would you take supplements? Oh,
What is more important is a balanced diet that has those things already in it that can compound in the body over time, and you can naturally have creatine in your body flowing.
let's go. Let's go. Rest days, guilt-free or anxious?
Rest days, guilt free or anxious? Ooh, or anxious. Anxious. Should always be working ahead, always thinking what next.
Yes, sir. Keep these keep the brain moving.
The
So,
brain has to keep working.
yes, sir. Who said that? I think it's Tony Robbins. If you're not growing, you're dying. Yeah, that's
That's
Tony
the one.
Robbins. Yeah.
Yeah, so I may be recovering, but I'm definitely not resting.
I like that. I like that.
No.
Now let's go into the rap. Bow wow wow UPO UPA. I'm not even a rapper. Let's go.
Yeah, all
Okay.
right, cool, bro.
Old school or new school?
Old school because they're more traditional. They got much stronger messages,
Yeah. That
more value.
yeah. I think because it's let's not dive too much into it. So most
Maybe for another
overrated
time.
rapper, according to you,
Most overrated.
rapper today. Let's go for today, not old school.
Oh, most overrated.
Or your most overrated rapper overall. Let's go for it. It's about you, of course.
Okay. You mean as in just any rapper? Like anything? Any rap
Any
artist?
rapper, like a rapper you considered
Okay.
overrated.
Okay, this is going to be interesting because I don't listen to anyone else but me and Russ.
You and
So,
who? You and
Russ. I
do
study Russ because I think that he's 10 years ahead of the game compared to everyone else on how he promotes himself
who's uh
entrepreneurially.
I don't want
So I
no
only
disrespect, but
listen to
who is
resources. Yeah.
maybe I have not heard about Ross. Who is Ross?
Oh, you gotta get on Russ, man.
Rick Ross?
No, Russ. Russ.
I have to check this out to be honest. I mean,
You
let's
have
chat.
to. He's got an amazing entrepreneurial journey. It's one that I study a lot because he's actually in
Oh,
real time where a rapper should be at in order to promote themselves in the future.
I love
Because
that.
the whole Grammy system and all that stuff, it's still there and they're still evolving, but it's not
It's
really a
biased
need.
now. It's biased from what I've
Yeah,
heard.
it's not a need and doesn't even promote a healthy ecosystem personally.
True.
I'd rather develop my own network, understand social media marketing, and keep evolving in this direction because this direction is the future.
Yes, sir. Okay, most underrated rapper.
No sign. Underrated rap. Saul Braddock X. Me,
Oh,
bro.
I was
Come
going to
on.
say you will say you, and yes, let's go. This guy is good. Go listen to his stuff on Spotify and YouTube, right? I mean, we'll get into that after.
Yeah. YouTube and Spotify are the main ones.
Let's go.
Thank you, bro.
Oh, album, one album you can play start to finish. Like you love
Yeah.
this album.
Oh, I already know it, man. Victory Lap by Nipsey Hussle.
Oh, you have to send me. I mean, I'm a rap fan, and you've said two
Yeah.
names that I don't know. Please send me those links after
I
after
will,
the
bro.
podcast.
Yeah. Victory Lap by Nipsey Hussle. It's actually the one that hooked me, and then I knew that I have to go in this direction and do
Okay,
something with this talent.
I like this. Okay, freestyle or written?
I prefer written because I frame rap not as something that you should take lightly. You should double down on what it is you're creating, like an art piece. And you're looking at a
Mm,
canvas. I want to
like
create as
that.
much detail in this message and make it so strong, so fearsome, so intimidating to listen to, something that really challenges the listener to get up and go. And so, in order to get that exact effect, where you're kind of not bouncing, you're actually just stopping and being kind of like, whoa, that effect is the goal. So, for me, it comes down to looking at it like a canvas.
Ooh, I like that. I'm not a
Yeah,
rapper, but I
right.
like what you said right here.
Yeah,
Uh,
right. Because poetry.
the next one, it doesn't have to be perfect. Bars or vibe?
What is that? Balls?
Bars, like rap bars. Bars.
Bars. Yeah.
Bars. Yeah, my accent or my French accent.
No, sorry, man.
Bars or vibe?
Vibe?
Like the whole vibe.
Vibe.
Yeah.
Vibe?
Vibe.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Sorry, man. It's the accent, man. I'm trying to get. All right, bars or vibe? Bars, because they will stick in the mind of the listener for much longer if they're strong bars.
True. True.
Vibe is
Um,
just a good time. Good times come and go.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, it fluctuates with the trends, etc.
Yeah,
One
it's like
rapper's.
trends.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go
We'll get. Oh, that's okay. We'll get onto it some other time, bro.
on. Okay.
Yeah, because
Um,
it's a conversation that will go forever.
yeah, it's a different conversation entirely.
Yeah.
One rapper's mindset. You already answered this one. It will be Russ. One rapper's mindset you respect the most, apart from Russ. You've already said Russ. So,
Yeah. It would be Nipsey Hussle.
oh, you definitely need to send me the links after this. I have to listen
Yeah.
to that.
They have a very, very much the same mindset as me because my education comes from them.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Yeah. So, you know,
Oh,
yeah.
uh, this one will merge both of your main worlds. A rapper you would train with in the gym. You would love to train with in the gym. Dead or alive, doesn't matter.
50 Cent.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Go,
Because the
shorty. It's
proximity.
your birthday.
Yeah. Well, again, he's another one that has educated me. So if you've read his book, 50th Law, that was written by Robert Greene and him.
Oh, here,
Amazing,
Robert
amazing
Greene.
entrepreneur. Yeah, Robert Greene.
Oh
He wrote
my
a book
God,
with 50 Cent called
get?
50th Law.
How did they collab? Robert Greene and 50. What the?
Well, 50 Cent read the 48 Laws of Power, and then he got in touch with him, and then they created
Wow,
this book. And this book
amazing.
is actually a entrepreneur book for hip hop artists.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
And
whoa.
it is a phenomenal book as you stick to the program, and you do end up finding your identity and what you're here to do.
I love that. Damn.
Yeah,
Last one.
an amazing book.
If success had a soundtrack, what artist plays?
What artist plays?
Yeah.
Saul Braddock X.
Hey, I love the confidence, bro. Let's go. Yeah, perfect
No,
answer.
it's not. It is confidence, but the definition of confidence is confiding in one's judgment.
Ooh, yes, sir.
So I confide in my music being the one when it comes to success. It's designed for it specifically. That's why it challenges my listeners more than anything else. It doesn't make them bounce as much as it makes them challenged.
That was deep. So let's dive into your answers was so profound that we almost skipped the rapid fire part. So anyway, the rapid fire is over. So thank you for your genuine
You're
and
welcome.
honest answers. Highly appreciated.
You're welcome.
I respect your time, so I don't want to exceed your 20% of margin on this one.
Yep, that's okay.
Last question before you can share where people can find you. I've already asked you the question, how do you want to be remembered a lot of times. I wanted a different thing for you this time.
Yeah.
Because let's go. Is exhausting yourself for success a phase or a trap?
A phase or a trap? I think it is a lifestyle. But in each season, through trial and error, you become better at your approach of how to exhaust yourself.
Time
But it's
blocks.
very, very important in the earlier stages of entrepreneurship that you are giving absolutely everything to the direction that you're trying to make happen. So that over time, you hit a stride, and now what was once effortful now feels effortless. But the standard of your performance is still very high. That's what the greatest, their journeys, their process is.
I would not add anything to that, but seriously, thank you. There's nothing to add to that.
That's okay.
I will ask you one last question. I mean, you were expecting, where can people can find you online to benefit from all your wisdom?
I would say Instagram is the best because
Amazing.
Instagram, at this point, I'm at a stage of documenting the work.
Let's go.
So, and I think doing is the most wisest thing to showcase because over time, I could talk about it, I could say this and just record me talking all the time, but I'd prefer to do the work and then go on an interview and explain the mindset behind the work.
Ooh, let's go.
But every action, every time you see content posted, that is another justification as to why you should follow me.
Guys, how can you not go and follow this guy right now? So, always a pleasure, brother. I mean, it's been 4 years, even I don't remember when our last conversation was, but always a genuine
Yeah.
pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being here.
You're welcome, brother. Whew, let's go. Fist bump, virtue from Australia to
All
Canada.
right.
Let's go.
Take care. Where's the
Hey,
camera? There
whatever.
we go. All right. Thanks,
Let's
man.
stop the recording now. Ooh, that was fire. Okay.